Hello and welcome to EU Sustainable Energy Week. We're here with Sari, one of the winners in, I think there are four categories or five categories where there have been winners, five categories. Sari, tell us a little bit about your project.
Yeah, we have developed a renewable diesel called UPM Biofuels, and it's developed from our own residue coming from the pulp production, and we convert that residue into renewable diesel. That is a drop-in diesel, works in all the diesel cars, and the greenhouse gas emission reduction is 80%. What's more, it's not in conflict with the food chain at all, and it doesn't increase the forest harvesting or land use or anything like that.
So did you do like an end-to-end study about the environmental impact? Because I mean, at some point it does emit CO2 because it's diesel, right? But
yeah.
What was the sort of when you looked at the entire supply chain? What are some of the reductions? You already mentioned some of the percentages, but can you just take us through that a little bit?
Yeah, we actually calculated according to RED rules, so taking the whole life cycle assessments into account from the production point of the residue into the final end, and the 80% reduction comes from that. The only fossil part that we actually have is the natural gas that we use for the hydrotreatment process in the production.
Okay, so the natural gas comes in, and through some chemical magic, we get diesel at the end of it.
That's right.
So why diesel? I mean, there are a lot of people looking at biofuels, and most of the conversation we hear is about creating methane, or if you're American, methane. What was the impetus in terms of diesel? Is that because you're saying, well, actually diesel is the engine of choice, so why not provide a fuel that goes into the engine of choice?
That is actually one of the reasons, and the other reason is that Europe is a diesel country compared to gasoline use, and we are already short of diesel. And by the process that we developed, so we can maximize the portion of diesel. The production process also produces a small portion of naphtha at the end when we fractionate the final product. But renewable diesel was something that we wanted to look into as advanced biofuels.
And what's next? I mean, and by that I mean, where are you? Is this at the moment proof of concept? Are you now going further into production? Are you looking at expanding this on a European scale?
At the moment, we have started to build a biorefinery 2 years ago, and that's ready. We are going to commission the biorefinery during the summer, and that's going to have a production capacity of 100,000 tons of renewable diesel, corresponding to 120 million liters of renewable diesel. And our 100% focus is in that project at the moment. We have to have that up and running. What is next is that UPM is a forestry and pulp and paper company, so we look into the solid wood, namely forest residues like bark and branches and thinnings, and want to develop a process to convert the solid wood into renewable diesel again. So that will be the next step and the main step we look into.
Okay, and always with the fuels and things like that, one of the things that people look at is the costs. Will renewable diesel have a parity cost, or will it be cheaper, or where is it in the price point?
All biofuels are more expensive than fossil fuels. That's self-evident for now, and this is an innovative new way to produce diesel. So we need incentives, either tax-wise or well, we've done this as an investment with our own money, but also at some point you've got to have some support. But eventually, I believe that when you get into a phase where you can build maybe more in solid wood-based biorefinery style diesel, then you can get little by little into
and you're gonna leverage
price.
The economies of scale as it gets larger and larger.
Yeah.
Sorry, on that note, it's really a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for sharing your project. Thank you as well for watching. We're going to try and get all the winners. We're not going to promise that, but links to those other projects will be at the bottom of this interview as well. And as ever, Engerati, the whole conversation about energy and power and utilities, so check out some of the other content. Thank you.